Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Well, we finally have another timeline for Cardano. Everything is coming together and there's going to be another hard fork on Cardano. It's going to be called the Mary hard fork. I think it's like Mary Shelley or something like that, to offer native multi-asset support. So people can actually support their own tokens on Cardano, and that's coming in February. So I think people will be fully able to support their start supporting their projects on Cardano. And it's going to be a more complicated and better system than Ethereum. So Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson's updates have been crucial for the development of the ecosystem over the past year. So is the case this time too, with IOHK's CEO giving the community some important updates during his latest AMA. During the same, Hoskinson revealed that the Mary hard fork is coming in February. So another major hard fork, and it has a lot of promising stuff, like to deliver native multi-asset support to the Cardano network. Now, Ethereum has multi-asset support, but it's not really native, and we'll get to that in a while. This is from AMB Crypto. The long-awaited functionality has been running on Cardano testnets for a while, so everything that you're seeing ported onto the mainnet has actually been on the testnet for quite some time. The Hard Fork Combinator HFC event is expected to see it move over to the mainnet, along with the addition of infrastructure for the extended UTXO model. Native assets on Cardano could be implemented in a way that eliminates the added complexity that is required by Ethereum for the same functionality. According to an IOHK blog, Ethereum requires custom code for user-defined tokens to be supported on the chain. This adds a layer of complexity cost, which is gas is needed to pay for the execution of the code, and inefficiency since the token code for both standards is replicated and adapted rather than being part of the system itself. Cardano reportedly supports user-defined tokens natively without the need for custom code. So for Ethereum, you actually need custom code for user-defined tokens, and it's not natively supported, which means there's a few complications. Cardano actually supports user-defined tokens like native tokens as native code, native tokens framework, and you don't really need custom code. This eliminates the need to use custom code or smart contracts. So for many of these tokens, you may not even need smart contracts because they're supported natively. And that means you don't quite need Goguen for some of these projects to come on board, depending on the complexity of the project, which means some of these projects are actually going to come on board even before Goguen. That's what that means. Ignore all the Twitter stuff. In fact, Cardano credits itself as being far more decentralized than Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, with Hoskinson claiming that this has been calculated by Cardano having 100x more unique entities producing blocks than Bitcoin. That actually might be true because Bitcoin's centralized in a bunch of large pools. Usually when we say decentralization, we strictly mean the amount of nodes participating in the consensus process and how many unique people are making blocks, he said, adding. In the case of Bitcoin, 3 or 5 usually make the same blocks again and again. We, Cardano, have 300 to 500 stake pools consistently making blocks that are unique. And that's really because Cardano actually de-incentivizes really, really large pools. You don't want saturation to be too up on your pool, or you don't get the rewards. So that's how they actually take care of that. He also noted that there are over 1,200 registered stake pools, and as such, he feels very comfortable with making the claim that Cardano is 100x more decentralized. That could be the case. I mean, Bitcoin's made up by individual miners, but all the miners contribute to a few very, very large pools. In fact, according to the data from staking rewards, Cardano recently overtook Polkadot to become the most decentralized network, with over 69.53 of its circulating supply now staked. And it's also the most valuable staking network as well, with over, I think, like 8 billion staked. Over 6 billion, staked. The thing is, Ethereum will probably eventually overtake it just because of the ginormous market cap in terms of value, but always a higher portion of Cardano coins are actually going to be staked. So February is something very exciting for Cardano because multi-asset support, which means projects can actually start coming on even without Goguen. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.